Animals become a part of us, and the thought of having a pet stolen, heartbreaking.
New tonight, the I-Team has learned criminals are targeting certain types of dogs to sell on the internet. As Kristin Wilson explains, the trend may be on the rise in our area.
They might be like family members to you and me, but animal advocates say that some people look at these faces and they see dollar signs.
Dogs have become a commodity.
Criminals target dogs to resell on the internet.
Do you believe it has to do with people just trying to make some money?
Yes, a lot of times it is just trying to make a quick buck.
With money being tight during COVID-19, it's happening more often, according to Kristin Wilson. She's the executive director of Billy's Posse, a group that helps owners find their lost dogs. The nonprofit is currently looking for more than 60 dogs that vanished without a trace. The group suspects many of them were taken.
It's nothing new. There are certain dogs that do seem to be targeted.
Wilson says breeders like French Bulldogs and Cavalier King Charles Spaniels are popular targets, including Riley, a 2-year-old spaniel who's been missing since early summer.
Been heartbreaking every single day. Just knowing that she's out there.
Riley's owner, Jackie Bork, says Riley slipped through a gate and got out from a friend's backyard. Jackie hasn't seen her since.
I've also talked to the police, and all I kept hearing was that someone has your dog or she's been sold. And this was kind of a shock to me.
She's taken to social media hoping someone will come forward. One fellow user said they spotted Riley on a Facebook page, posted for sale.
And she said she remembers it vividly because a lot of people were asking what the breed was and how much they could get for her.
So far, that lead and others haven't turned anything up.
Jackie lost her dog in June. What are the chances of her being reunited with Riley?
Well, the longer it gets from the time the dog is lost, the less opportunities people do get their animals back. But I would want to encourage people to keep hope. We've seen animals return to owners after years, after months.
Kathy Schillinglaw is the outreach coordinator at Milwaukee Area Domestic Animal Control Commission. She says if you find a lost dog, you are required by law to turn it in. But Schillinglaw says on a weekly basis, people ignore the law after calling in a lost dog and instead decide to keep it for themselves. It's something that may be happening more due to the pandemic.
There aren't as many dogs in Milwaukee looking for homes right now because of COVID. Less animals are coming up from down south, so the demand is really high and the supply is really low. So animals obviously are going to be, there's going to be more of them that people can get more money for.
By law, your dog is considered your property in Wisconsin. The I-Team found the penalty for dog napping is a Class C forfeiture, which carries a max fine of $500. That's a fraction of what some criminals are making when they sell dogs online.
Those dogs, they sell for $3,000–$4,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Schillinglaw says one way to protect your pet is to make sure they're microchipped. If a vet or shelter scans for it, they'll be able to reconnect you with your missing dog. It can also help families know if the dog they purchased is stolen.
If someone purchases an animal off of Craigslist, to definitely go to their vet, see if it has a microchip to make sure that that dog hasn't been stolen so it can get back to its original owner.
And help them reconnect a lost pet with her owner.
She made me laugh every single day. I took her everywhere I went. She really was my baby, my child.
For the I-Team, I'm Kristin Wilson.
Kristin, thank you. Our digital team has put together a gallery of more than 60 missing dogs. Go to tmj4.com and take a look. It's right on the homepage. If you recognize any of those dogs, call the number on the flyer.